What's up everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing my Amazon small kitchen organization on a budget. This is episode 1 in my Organized with Olivia series and we are tackling the mess underneath our kitchen sink. I will be getting rid of a ton of stuff and also sharing my Amazon must-haves for storage and organization. So if you guys are ready, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, and let's get started.
I can hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning.
As you can clearly see, this cabinet is a complete disaster, but to be honest, so are most of the areas in my home. And I need to start somewhere, and this area has been on the back of my mind for a while now. And whenever I tackle a project like this, I always have to remove everything first from that space just so that we have a nice, fresh, clean start. And this year when I organize spaces in my home, I'm gonna force myself to get rid of stuff. Because nobody needs over 10 bottles of multi-surface spray, especially because Marshall and I live in an apartment right now. It's just not necessary, and I don't know, I just don't have a need for all of that stuff. I have so many products in here that I don't use or need, and I just want to get rid of, and I only want to keep the few products that I use daily or, monthly. Everything else will either be thrown away or given away to family and friends because I am just sick of the clutter and we really need to downsize. Marshall and I are hoping to buy our first home this year, and I refuse to take all of this stuff with us.
We stumble and fall. And it's not a lie that I can hide.
Now that everything is out of the cabinet, I'm just going to go ahead and wipe it all down and then start sorting products into categories of things like multi-surface cleaners, I have floor products, stove, other cleaning gadgets, and things like that.
Lies I will put out of the fire.
I would love for you all to comment down below if your under the kitchen sink looks anything like mine, or I guess if there's another area in your home that's a complete disaster, let me know down below in the comments. I have a long list of spaces that I want to deep clean, declutter, and organize this year, but I think it would be really fun to get some feedback from you guys, and if there is a space that, is a complete disaster in your home and you need some motivation to tackle or you want some ideas, let me know down below in the comments because I would love to add a few more to my list. Now it's time for the fun part and we can start organizing everything. So I'm going to show you everything that I picked up. A majority of what I picked up is from Amazon, and I bought a 4-pack of these glass jars that you can either put a spray nozzle on or just a screw top, which I thought would come in handy. I'm so excited about those. Next, I got this 2-drawer organizer. They do attach from each other, so you can set them next to each other or you can stack them. I thought this would be great for things like sponges, towels, gloves. There's just so many options, and I think it's the perfect size for underneath our kitchen sink. And then lastly, I just picked up a couple bins. They do have these on Amazon. However, I also found them at Walmart and HomeGoods, and HomeGoods had the cheaper price, so that's where I went with. Everything that I use in today's video, I will have linked down below in the description box. As you guys can see, I'm gonna start transferring all of my liquids into these glass bottles, and I had a couple glass bottles previously from Grow Collaborative that I love, but they are a little bit more expensive per bottle, and I'm trying to keep this budget friendly, so I did purchase the ones from Amazon. In case you guys are interested, I will link both down below. And to be honest, the only difference between the 2 glass bottles, the ones from Grow Collaborative just have that rubber bottom, and that can be removed. So essentially they are the exact same thing. I did end up using a dry erase marker as well to label the bottoms with the scents that I put in. But I do want your opinion on this, if you think I should use my Cricut to add labels to each or not, if I should just leave them as is. I'm 50-50. I'm like torn because I think it would look really cute to have those labels, but I also love the plain and clean look. So I don't know. I'm just undecided at this time, and I would love your guys' opinions. You guys will be so proud of me. You saw the huge stash of cleaning supplies that I took out of that cupboard, and out of all of just the cleaners that I have, I only kept 1 glass cleaner in the kitchen, the wood cleaner that I have, and then 2 of my multi-surface cleaners. The rest were either unopened or almost gone, so I separated those out. I will not be buying any more cleaners until I run out of one completely. Crossing my fingers, that is the goal at least. This plastic container I will also have linked down below because in my opinion it is great for dishwasher pods because it has that locking lid to keep them dry. And you might notice the pods did change. they went from white to blue, because the ones that I had originally dumped into the container had a ton of broken ones, and thankfully I ordered 2 different packets when I placed my order, but I ended up having to switch them out, and at some point later on when I have more time, I'm gonna have to go through those pods that are broken and pick out the good ones to save those. But anyways, now I'm taking this stackable clear organizer, and in the bottom, I'm just putting my favorite walnut scrubber sponges, and in the top, I was gonna put my cleaning cloths, but once I got them all folded, they didn't fit as nicely as I was hoping for. They did fit, I didn't love it. So I ended up keeping those in the same drawer that they've always been in, and I just switched some things around, and you'll see that in a second. But I also want to mention that when I organized spaces last year in my home, I did it with little to no budget. I think I did almost all of my organizing without spending a dime, because I wanted to show you guys that it can be done in an affordable way. And I do still stand by that. However, this year I need to reorganize spaces that are just not functioning like I need them to. And so I knew if I didn't want to have to keep going through the same motions year after year, I needed to purchase some sort of storage or organization containers for certain spaces around our home that would just help keep me on track and staying organized. And some areas in our home do just fine without bins and containers, but I think you guys can all agree that our kitchen sink cabinet needed some serious help. One container that is a kitchen must-have that I forgot to mention earlier is this Lazy Susan. I picked up this clear one from Amazon, and I really like that the sides come up. I do have another Lazy Susan in my bathroom cabinet, and it doesn't have those ledges, so the bottles always fall over. So I think I'm really gonna like this one, and if I do, I'll probably purchase more for other areas around our home, because I love being able to spin it and just grab what I need.
It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so, oh, you're looking so, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you want.
All right, this wouldn't be a complete disaster transformation without some satisfying before and after shots. I think this really shows how much I was able to declutter and get rid of, and it feels so good. And after seeing this, I now have so much more momentum to keep going and tackling more spaces around our home. I think this is going to be so much fun taking you guys along with me for my 2022 Organized with Olivia series. And if you want to see new episodes each week, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up. Before you leave, don't forget to head to the description box and check out the links to all of the storage containers that I used in today's video. But I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and I will see you all back here on Monday for some more cleaning and organizing motivation. Bye, you guys.
I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love. Baby, let me love you. When I look in your eyes, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you.